Hello, everyone. Okay, it's a little bit brighter. I am so sorry for the awful quality you guys are getting on these lives. When I used to do lives 7 months ago, they allowed us to use our mobile phones. If you guys can hear the background noise right now, people are having a rough night. My sister has 4 kids. I'm staying with her for a bit. Let's see. One is, what are they? 2, 3, 10, and 12. I'm terrible with their ages, but I believe that's right. So it's just a handful out there. So you might get some background noise. Hi, Darcy. Jace Traber. Hello. Yeah, babies, toddlers in the background. Yeah, C. Williams, bedtime. That's how bedtime goes here too. I think people with toddlers get it. Like this is around bedtime, and this is how it goes every night. Hello, Kelly Watson. Hello, Kelly. That's my sister's name is Kelly. She spells it with an I. So how was everybody? Tell me how your days were, what you guys did, anything interesting, or share even if it wasn't interesting. I started a new job at our country club, and I didn't finish my last thought, but that's all right. Started a new job at our country club as a server. So today was my first day of training, and it's really like a whole nother world in the country club. Hi, Allie. Just so ritzy, and I'm not used to it. Like I worked at Olive Garden, but Olive Garden really isn't that upscale. Some people tend to think it is, but Olive Garden is just another chain restaurant, a bit more expensive. Hi, Christy. So next to that, like the country club is like it's a land. It's a huge building with tons of ritzy people, and I'm just like, I see your ring. I see that ring. Yeah, you get it, but yeah. I mean, I'll make money. And really, they have an outdoor swimming pool next to their golf course and patio. So in the summer, people like to eat out there all the time and have their drinks out there, and I'll be serving out there. And so it'll be hot and sweaty, but I will be able to be outside serving this summer, and that will be amazing. Hi, Christina. Yeah, Darcy. Yeah. You know, I just saw an ad for Olive Garden for the giant meatball spaghetti. It's just one huge meatball. Really classy. Yeah, I don't go for the smaller the meatball, the better, because I like it to be crispy. I like the crispy outside. I like it when they're a little bit crispy on the outside. So if they're small, I get the outside everywhere. Hello, Lady D. Yeah, I take it back. I did work at a place called Jake's in Saginaw for a few months, a couple summers ago, and they were more upscale. And what I found, if I'm going to be honest, what I found is that the more well-to-do people treated me better. They treated me more respectful at Jake's than the middle class people at Olive Garden that thought they were hot shit. Huge world of difference. There's a mutual respect about people in high places. I think. I don't know. Maybe that won't be what I find here. Who knows? But that's what I found at Jake's. It felt nice. Darcy, it must feel good to get a job. That makes me sound like destitute. No, when I got back, I didn't work for a month or two when I got back from overseas. But I've been working. I got a job as a server a month ago at a Mongolian place. And that's when the country club called me for an interview. I got the job, so I ended up quitting there, obviously, because Darcy, I know that's not what you meant. I know that's not what you meant. It just made me laugh. So that's what I did. And then I came home and I've just been kind of relaxing all night. And then I work all weekend. So, but I really don't mind serving. It's the one job. I've had quite a few jobs. It's the one job um, I've had throughout the last, long time that I could actually stand, that I enjoy going to most days, that I don't hate going to. Hi, Molly. Yeah, right? Haven't seen you in a while. So, did anybody else get up to anything exciting today? I'm going to try to wait like 4 more minutes just because I know people are going to come in and say, "What are you guys talking about?" I'm talking about this, and I'd rather wait till to see how many people get in here. Molly, I so wasn't going to ask that question. Oh, Darcy, I'm sorry. As per usual, so it sounds like it happens quite often. I'm really sorry. I just got over a stomach flu, and that only lasted 2 days, and I was I was a baby about it. Um, so I'm really sorry. Being sick sucks. The Roots and Wings Oracle deck. That is one I have never heard or checked out, Christy. So that would definitely be interesting. Roots and Wings. It sounds like something I'd be into. I really like nature, so it sounds earthy and flighty, and I like that. Hello, Bosity. You said it's great. I would love it. Well, I will look at it. I don't get down with, or I don't think, I'm trying to think if I have any Oracle. I think the only Oracle deck I own is the Earthbound Oracle, and I've never used it. I mean, when I got it, I did a few spreads with it, and I remember really liking it, but I have never used it. I'm just not a huge Oracle person. Well, I've had creatures all day, and now I'm waiting for Drag Race to start. What do you mean you fed creatures? Just all your animals at home, or do you have a job where you feed creatures? And Drag Race, I for the first few seasons I was really into Drag Race, and I just have never had cable since. And I guess I've never really thought about going out of my way to watch it, although I loved it. So, RuPaul cracks me up. I've spent time watching Zach's 414 lives today and reading Wild Messenger's guidebook, trying to decide if it's balanced enough. I have not heard of Wild Messengers. Is that a deck and it has a guidebook that you're reading? I've not heard of that either. Hello, Jezebel. I'm not a huge Oracle guy, but it looked wonderful. Well, then I will look at it. I will certainly look at it. She said, "Geez." Oh no, she said, "Jez." Look at me. You want the Earthbound Oracle? It is. It's a really good deck. I like it, and I liked how it read. Um, I did like 9 card spreads with it, and I remember just reading really well. I really liked it. It gets scratched really easily, but I don't mind when my tarot decks get a little bit scuffed up. It makes them feel more like authentic to me, I guess. I don't know. Or more my own. Same way with a book. If I'm reading a book, people gasp when I fold the corners, and I'm like, it's well read, it's well loved. Your own creatures, dogs, mice, squirrels, birds, now a cat. That's awesome. That's awesome. I would love to own a big place someday and just have a lot of different animals. It would be really sweet. I only have one cat right now. She's my baby. I love I love drag scene. I was told by a drag queen that I should be one. Christy, you would be an amazing drag queen. I just think you have the personality for it. Molly loves oracles, so it's something I'll keep my eyes open into. There have been a couple oracles that have kind of caught my eye. Just I don't go out of my way. The cardstock on the I think you mean the Earthbound Oracle. It's good. It's nice. Like I said, it gets scratched easily. Like the backs are like a really dark brown and they scratch. You can tell they're scratched really easily, but that doesn't bother me at all. Other than that, it's thick and I think it will hold up for a very, very long time. Christy, are you into watercolor like you are actually watercoloring? And I love watercolor images. I have been trying some watercolor painting and acrylic painting just this last month. You wouldn't need to tuck and tape. Raise your hand if you don't know what tuck and tape means in the drag world. Just go ahead and raise your hand. Yeah, so you are actually watercolor. I would love to see something that you've done. Yeah, good. You just said I'll send you one. I would love to see it. I love seeing others because I get really stuck. I just do a lot of trees when I paint. I like painting and drawing trees. So that's I get stuck in it and I'm like, I don't know what else I want to paint. Half the fun is tug and tape. Okay, secret. I've not, I don't usually talk about super personal things, and this isn't super personal anymore, but I never think about it. I am now 34 years old. Okay, just to put things in balance in a timeline perspective here. But between the ages of 18 and 20, I was a drag queen. I did drag for about 2 years in a like a dive bar, just a really, really cool dive bar in the city next to me. And tugging and taping was not the most not the most fun a girl could have. Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it. I just loved performing. What? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so fun days. That was a long time ago. I've never heard of Connie and Carla. Are you going to berate me now? Is that a movie I should know? Okay, so I need to see it. Is it about drag queens? That'd be super cool if it was about drag queens. Google it. Well, okay, we'll Google it right now. Google it. Well, okay. Good Lord. Um, Connie and Carla. Connie and Carla. Oh God, well it already looks fantastic. Is that Tony Collette? It is. I love Tony Collette. Okay, okay, yes, I would love that movie. Thanks for the tip. I was kind of thinking about watching a movie tonight, so I may just watch that one. Nice, Molly. Good night, Bo City. Hope you sleep well. Christy, look at her. She's just trying to sell this shit. Roots and wings. Okay, well, I will give you my honest response to it. Roots. I'm gonna look it up. Roots and Wings Oracle. On back order. So hopefully I don't love it. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm really looking at these cards now. Like, what do I really think? They're super cute, and I like that they have just like one word as their meaning. I don't like when they're overly explicit about the meaning. I guess for sometimes that might be nice. See, I don't know much because I'm not an oracle person, but I've always felt like I mesh more with just with one word meanings. It leaves more room for interpretation and intuition. I feel like for myself, so I really like that. But I'm missing a lot. I don't need to love any more decks. I want to hate them all. Oh, okay. So Christy still got it, even though it's on back order. Jezebel, not a deck for me. It has too much white space for me. It does. I don't know what it is. It's very cute. It's not something I would use, though. I'm sorry, Christy. Oh. Okay, so I really do love hanging out here and talking to you guys. Every time I get on, I'm like, why don't I do this more often? This is fun. Um, but I don't. It's already 8:15, and I don't want to be on here all night. So let's get on to this idea. It's okay. I still love you, and I love a thick oracle deck. Yes, illuminated Earth Oracle is a good oracle. All right. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. And I hope that this is going, if I could talk, that this is going to be a lot of fun, but I am pretty excited about it. I think it could be. We'll see how it turns out. Um, but okay, so I miss doing walkthroughs. And I do miss seeing other decks. I have cut down to where I am at just 5 tarot decks. And right now, for my spirit, that is really good for me. Because when I start getting a lot of decks and buying them because they're pretty, or even if I feel like I'm in tune with them, I end up buying all these decks and never having enough time to spend on one. I just keep wanting the next one, and I'll spend a few days with the new one, and then I'll get bored and I'll move on to the next one. And it becomes very materialistic for me. That's what I found when I went about buying a ton of decks. And I'm not saying that that's the same with everybody or that I have a problem with deck collectors. I may be a deck collector someday, but my finances can't handle it. My spirit and soul can't handle it right now. So as much as I love doing walkthroughs, I can't afford it. And even if I could, it wouldn't be a good idea for me to be buying that many decks. So I started thinking, well, then how could I do this? How could I still do walkthroughs without purchasing a deck, without needing to own the deck? So what we're going to do is this kind of raffle. We didn't really think of a good name for it, but we're going to do this raffle. Christy says, right, Shane. And I don't know what we're talking about. Let me go up. Okay, so Illuminated Earth Oracle is a good oracle. Love walkthroughs, but they're expensive to watch. Right. Right. You get stuck on watching one after the other, and then there's 10 more added to your wish list. The backs are off center. Are you talking about your new deck, Christy? The Roots and Wings? Same with me, Shane. Want more? Yeah, yeah. Can't afford walkthroughs. Darcy said raffle. Okay, so here is what we are going to do. And when I say we, I mean myself and Christy Moore. Christy Moore has very graciously agreed to help me with this and to be a part of this. So that makes it even more exciting and more fun. So we have, I've created a coffee site. What coffee is, what is it similar to? Patreon, maybe, except I've never really looked into that, so I don't know exactly what it is. But coffee, and it's ko/fi.com. So coffee.com. And what you do is people, for any event or ambition that they have, they put up, this is the fund I want to raise, or you can buy that person a coffee, and it's $3 a coffee. So you could buy that person one coffee, 3 coffees. Some of you may know this because I used it not too long ago, and you guys were amazing for helping me out with that. I don't forget about that, and that was quite amazing. Yeah, the off center, if it's off center, that would get me too, unfortunately. You could think about trimming them, but then the back of the cards, or the face of the card, what would you call that? The other side of the cards might be off center too. A donation site to support creations and projects. Thank you, Zach, because God, I am definitely more of a writer than a speaker. I can be eloquent as fuck when I am writing, but certainly not when I'm speaking. So that's what it is. So what we have decided is that we're shooting for maybe at this point, like bi-weekly, doing a giveaway. And how it will work is that right now and in future videos, we'll come up with a list of decks that are either on your wish list or that you already have that other people would really love that you want to share with other people. So any kind of deck like that, we'll talk about here in a bit, and we'll start making a list of all these decks. And then like bi-weekly is what we're shooting for. I will give away one of these decks to one of the people that has submitted a coffee. And the coffee is what is going to pay for the deck. This is really bad, really bad. I can't tell you guys this the right way. So for one raffle ticket, you will buy 1 coffee. If you want to submit 2 raffle tickets, it'd be 2 coffees. And then you'll get submitted into that drawing. Christy Moore, the money is going to Christy Moore. She will buy the deck. She will, we haven't really decided how she's going to choose, but it will be random. She will choose a deck and have it sent to me. So I won't be aware either. Hello, Amethyst. Hello. I won't be aware either of what deck it's going to be for whatever video that is. So then I will do a walkthrough of that deck for my channel here for all of you guys to see. Then I will bless that deck. I will personally do that. Unless you really don't want me to, you can request me not to do it. And I'll include just a couple other small goodies in there as well. And we'll pick somebody that submitted a raffle ticket or bought a coffee. And that person will get that deck. So really for $3, you could be getting a $30 deck. If we get a lot of coffees during that 2 weeks, you'll get a $60 deck. But I talked to a few people and came up with these ideas, and I think that I think it's a really great idea. It's a way to contribute back to the community, I suppose, without being too materialistic. A self-funding raffle. The Tarot of Delphi. I know nothing about that deck, but that I've heard its name brought up here and there. And I think it's pretty expensive, but I know very little about that one, and I don't think we can afford it. Okay, so is anybody confused? Did I make it clear how to Allie is saying it better than I probably am. Your name will be entered each time you buy a coffee. So if you buy 5 coffees, your name will be entered 5 times. Correct. This is brilliant. Thank you. Fool on a Journey. That's the first time I think I've seen your name, and I like your name. Hello, Shell. How are you? Well explained, Jezebel. You're a liar. It was explained well enough that you got the idea. But that's what it is. So it is just coffee.com/read the wonder. So what we can start doing now, and this is more fun to me, is making a list of decks that we want to go into the drawing. And anybody, you don't have to contribute a coffee in order to submit an idea here. So you can, thank you, Christy. She is on board. Look at, she is on top of that. So any deck ideas. Christy and I decided that, if after 2 weeks, if we're getting enough, then we'll do it once a week. If we're not, we'll do it every 2 weeks. If we've only made $30 in that 2 weeks, then we'll spend it on a $30 deck. If we've made 60, then we can go ahead and purchase a $60 deck and give that one away. So we can talk about more expensive decks. It might be best to keep them at a reasonable rate. Darcy said, I say do indie decks. It probably would support art. Okay, Darcy has a good point. If we're doing indie decks, we're not contributing to mass consumerism. We are actually supporting real people who are doing real work. Not to say that like decks on Amazon weren't done by real people doing real work. I know that they were. We know what I'm saying. Lady D, we have accounted for that. So that will be included in the coffee as well. And we are opening this up to anybody in the world. I know that's going to be more expensive. I don't mind shipping in a few dollars. I am also going to buy a coffee each period. But I did want to leave it open. We wanted to leave it open for everybody, not just US. So, Lady, very good. Yeah, so we'll just make sure that we have enough shipping as well to cover anybody. So no matter where you're at in the world, feel free to buy a coffee and have a chance at winning a deck. Now, something we didn't talk about and just entered my mind is, yes, thank you, Christy. We're open to suggestions as far as decks desired. Please start throwing them at us. Brady, that's a good one. Okay, so we'll do Brady. Do we want to have this open for Oracle decks as well? Like do Tarot Oracle, Tarot Oracle. How do you guys feel about that? The Hardy Tarot. Okay. I don't even know if I know what that one is. I'm sure maybe I do if I see it. Hardy Tarot. I chip in a coffee in there, but I don't want to be in the running. I have enough decks. Oh, Molly. Well, I don't like that. Bless your heart for wanting to contribute, but we'll talk about it later. Stretch. I do like the Stretch Tarot. I've never seen it in person, but I've always liked it. No tarot. Does that mean you mostly tarot or occasionally oracle? Okay, so once we've done a few tarot, maybe we'll throw in an oracle for good measure once we've gotten a good list of oracles that people are really inspired by. I probably won't enter, but I'll give suggestions. Indie only, you said. Yes, let's try to keep it indie only. I think while it may be a little bit more expensive, I think that was a great idea to keep it indie so that we're funding the small people. I'm losing the chat. Christine, look, me and Christine need to talk. Any are great, Zach. I like both kind of decks. Oracle can get outside their realm of tarot and into affirmation, if that makes sense. Yes, I agree, Shell. And there is a world of difference, I believe. Just yeah, you can submit coffee anonymously, but even if it's just me, I don't mind seeing that you did. But no, then everybody else sees that you've done it too. Dark Mansion, but they suck at shipping. I've heard that. That is a really popular one though. So we'll throw it in there. We'll see. Dark Mansion. Zach, Christy has opened the floodgates. Yeah, there are so many decks out there, guys. Well, you're a sweetheart. Darcy makes a good point. If you win, you can just gift it to somebody or tell me who to gift it to. For mass produced, new Mary L and new Radiant. Radiant Wise? What is this? Because Christy is just mentioning it too. I don't know what that is. Okay, Radiant Wise. And there was one more. The new Mary L. Yeah, Molly, I like that. Yeah, it is paying it forward. The new Tarot M. The El Goliath. That's the new version of the PCS original color version, but borderless. Ugh. I haven't seen that one yet. I'm going to have to look it up. It's the Dirty Pan borderless. Is that what you guys are telling me? Oh, I do love that deck. All right, guys. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. Keep throwing them at me, and it might not hurt to do a few smaller ones. That way, if we're not really, if there's not a lot of funds, then we can just do, a smaller $20 deck. Moon Void Tarot. I have not heard of that one either. The True Black Tarot. Moonchild. Okay. I think I am caught up. Zach, I see the floodgates haven't opened yet. Is this Acerabito still for sale? Does anybody know? Dark Days Tarot. I can look really quick. Sass. I have no idea how to spell that. Acerabito Tarot. No, it's in stock. I think. Quantity. Yep, it is in stock and it looks like they have plenty. So the saucy burrito is added to the list. Marigolds? I haven't heard of that either. The Magical Tarot of the Golden Dawn is a reimagining of the ceremonial decks based on the Golden Dawn. Never sure if that's anyone else's cup of tea. You know what? And some people don't know until they have it in their hands that it is their cup of tea. You know, who knows? So I'm gonna put that one on there. Magical Tarot of the Golden Dawn. Frantically jotting down suggestions, Christy. Trying to keep up. Marigold, all skeletons, lots of Punjabi and Sikh influence. Best gilded cardstock I have. Well, sounds terrific. What else, guys? These all sound like very new decks to me. Why don't we think of some like what did I just see? The Alchemical Tarot. Zach just showed it on his channel, and I missed mine for a moment. I don't have that anymore, but it's one I really loved for a lot of different reasons. The Tabula Mundi. Tabula. Molly Seconds Alchemical, so I'm putting it on here. Alchemical Tarot. The Wooden Tarot. I didn't jive with that one, but that certainly doesn't mean that other people wouldn't. Is that different than the Golden Dawn Magical Tarot? I don't know either. Christy's sitting here like, come on, guys. Come on, where is everybody? I'm just going to start at them randomly. This is harder than it sounds, though. I'm trying to think of some good ones that I've gotten that I don't have anymore. Ooh, the Chamonier. Yes, I'm going to add that one. Eight Coins Tarot. That's also a very good one. It's my cynical, bitchy friend tarot. C. Williams laughing. Hi, Veronica. Opalescent Tarot. Phosphorescent. I have to look at the spelling. Tarot. Just found a cool one called the Zebra Tarot. Goes back and looks again. She's stalking ducks for us. Zebra Tarot. God, what else? I owned. Oh, scratch the Zebra Tarot. Somebody just said Naked Heart. You think so? They're not. Are they? C. Williams. Are they printing right now, or there's no edition out right now? Happy Dance Tarot Talk just gets me. I know it's been a while on this channel, right? But it does. I love talking about tarot. Veronica, so what's the list for No need to stop, guys. Keep the decks coming. So the list is for any deck that that either you would want to have, that you think is worth having, or that you think is so great that somebody else should have. Any deck like that. That's what the list is for. Now, what we're gonna do with this list is basically sell raffle tickets over coffee for it. So a coffee, if you go over there, is $3. So for one raffle ticket or one coffee, you'll get one entry. And then once we've accrued enough money to buy a deck, Christy will do the drawing. She is going to buy the deck and have it shipped to me, so that when I unbox it, it is a surprise to me as well as to everybody else. I'll do the live walkthrough, and then I am going to bless the deck, and then include a few other little goodies and send it out to whoever wins the drawing. I have such a hard time explaining that. I think I need to write like a small couple words of very, very clear what we're doing. That's a lot to explain. Yes, Molly, the coffee has been set up yet. I think that it's just, let me see. Yeah, I think I can even do this really quick. There it is. The Spolia Tarot. Naked Heart is on pre-order, so we can't put that one down. I will right now. Naked Heart. Spolia. Shell, Robert M. Playstacks. We do have the Alchemical Tarot on here. What's his other one? The Shell, remind me. I know what it is. Sevenfold Mystery. Thank you. That's what it is. We'll put that on here too. Let's go like the Anima Mundi Tarot. What do we think about that one? The Anima Mundi, what else? Wanderer's Tarot is really cute. Looking at decks on Etsy. I don't recognize a lot of these anymore, though. It's been a long time since I've really looked at what decks are out. You guys have to help me. Okay, so I'll put the Anima Mundi on there. Moon Power is quirky. Is that a tarot deck or an oracle deck? I think I did just see it on Etsy really quick. Skeleton Tarot. I did see. I'm not big into skeletons, but that one I remember seeing, and it was really cute. Look at Christy. She's such a sweetheart. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Because Christy is going to be the one doing the drawing. But I'm still making this list. It doesn't hurt. Pagan Otherworlds. Is that, I mean, can you still buy that right now? I still have, that's one of like my 5 tarot decks I still have. is the Pagan Otherworlds. I could never give that one up. Moon Power, I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I didn't. So Moon Power. We can compare less. Doesn't hurt. There's a vintage one on Etsy. Yeah, I love vintagey looking decks. We could add like a first edition Rider Waite. Those really aren't as no, that could be tricky though. You can find them at really good prices, but not all the time, so that would be tricky. I did, yes, I sold most of my decks. I sold most of my decks. The few that I have left are a first edition blue box Rider Waite, the Centennial, which is my baby. My baby is a Centennial Edition Rider Waite. I have the Pagan Otherworlds, the Morgan Greer. What else do I have? The Saperfino. And I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing one. And I feel like it should be very obvious to me. But that's it. I'm pretty sure that is cute. I mean, that's it. I'm looking at the word cute. Yeah, so I got rid of all of them. Another more expensive deck is the Samhain deck of the Bastard, 2017 edition. If we have a month, we are flush. Yeah, let's just let it accrue. The coffees can accrue for a month, and then we can buy, first edition out of print decks for everybody. I am looking that one up though. Ooh. Yeah, it's a pricey one. I mean, yeah, it does look pretty exquisite. I won't lie. Oh, wow. How interesting. I really like that, but that's, if we end up doing really, really well, I'll put it on there. Let's put it on there because that is a really interesting looking deck. All right, back to chat. Oh, Pagan Otherworlds is still available, I'm saying, so we're going to put that on there. Pagan Otherworlds. Juk Tarot. Another one I have not heard of. Juk Tarot. I love the Centennial Rider Waite. Yeah, it's my favorite. The Centennial. I've looked at a lot of Rider Waites, and that has always been my favorite. The cardstock is amazing. I've now had mine for 8 years. My most heavily used deck, and it's dirty, but that's the way I like it. Other than that, the cardstock is still just in amazing condition. Cat Tarot. How long are the raffle donations going to go on for? That is not set in stone because there's no way to know if 1 week people buy coffees and then the next week they don't. So although I'd like to do it on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis, there's no way to know. So we just decided that whenever it accrues to the point where we can buy a deck and pay for shipping, then we'll do it. So if that happens to be once a week, great. If it happens that, that we don't get enough revenue for a few weeks, and then we'll do one every few weeks. It really just depends. Beautiful Rebellion on Etsy coming out with second edition. I've never heard of that either. Beautiful Rebellion. Not available, sold out. Off the list. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, Jook Tarot is a shop. It's called Vamp, the Theta Bera Tarot. Huh. Sevenfold Mystery. We got that one. Tarot of the Holy Light we didn't get. What else? We got Alchemical. I don't even know how to pronounce that next word. Ashera. We got the Tabula Mundi, Rosetta, and Intuitive. I like the look of that. Intuitive as well. So Intuitive, Rosetta. You're fine, Zach. Distant Past Tarot. Molly, okay, well, I donated now because I'm forgetful. You and Christy will need to do weekly reminders for those of us who are slow in the noggin. Thank you, Christy, so much. Thank you. And yeah, it is something that I will do. We're not just going to go 3 weeks without talking about it. We'll keep every week, I'll at least set up a reminder. We'll talk about more decks that we can add, stuff like that. So need to get ready to watch Snatch Game. Have fun, Molly. I don't know what Snatch Game is. Fool on a Journey. Would you be interested in having some decks donated? I'd love to know decks I'm not using at all are going to someone new who may not be able to afford one. Fool on a Journey, that is really, really sweet of you. That's super sweet of you. If you want to message me on Facebook, if you're able, you can do that. Let me know if you're not able to do that. But if you are, message me there. And yeah, I mean, that's something we could definitely talk about. And that's super generous of you. Somebody seconded the Shara, if I'm saying that right, that I've never heard of. Amethyst Rose says Rabbit Tarot. All right, Rabbit Tarot. See, and that's what I mean. I think this is why it's so fun for me, is because like something called the Rabbit Tarot is something I'm personally never going to buy. But wouldn't it be great to, throw in $3 and then get this, a week or two later, get the Rabbit Tarot just as a surprise, and be like, oh, I just think that would be a lot of fun. Fool on Journey said, doing now, awesome. I'll look for it and I'll make sure to respond right away. What else did you have? Rabbit Tarot, Tarot of Trees. I don't know about that one either, but I really like the sound of it because I love trees. Soul Trees, I agree. We haven't really started I'll start another one for Oracle. I think that Oracle decks we can kind of do in another video and just talk about Oracle decks after we give away, a couple tarots. But we can certainly start doing an Oracle list now too if we want to. So we will add Soul Trees. I've always really loved looking at that one. The Textured Tarot. It is an adorable deck, not any cuter rabbits, but I love it. I'm going to have to go check that one out too. Christy says, trees, love, yes. Wanderer's Tarot. I know I mentioned it, but I don't think I ever put it on here. Yeah, let's put Wanderers on here. All right. I mean, we have a pretty good list going on, I think, to keep us busy for a while, right? Like, at this point, we will be doing giveaways for the rest of our lives. There is a lot on this list. So let's leave it there, unless somebody really has, an awesome idea that kind of jumps out at them. Yeah, Christy said, yeah, I just got done writing down all of them. It's huge. I'm just getting comfortable. We can chit chat for a moment. So yes, I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited to be doing this. Writer's cramp. I am writing in my new journal, which is probably one of the only reasons I'm writing anything, is because I love new notebooks. Not a journal, I meant a planner. I have never owned an actual paper planner. I just have always used my phone. And I think it may be because I really hate typing anything on my phone. I just do. I don't like texting. I don't like using Messenger on my phone. I'll only use it on my laptop unless I'm talking to somebody on Messenger, like voice. Christy. So I decided to purchase one of these, thinking that since I love to write so much, maybe it would just keep me more organized. And so far, it's working. I have notes. All right. So list is done. And we'll see. Hopefully, like in a week here, we get to do a drawing. And it's gonna be fantastic. And I think that I will do either tonight or tomorrow. I may be too tuckered out after this. But tomorrow I may do just a quick video about this, like a 5-minute this is what I'm doing. Feel free to contribute and to enter into the drawing. Because I think a lot of people see lives and they're just like, I don't want to watch all that. Because it's not so much fun to watch a live as much as it is to watch a pre-recorded, because lives are a lot about conversation going on, which can be fun to watch, but it's kind of a bummer you weren't there. All right. Want that out. That out of here. All right, guys. You all are like deathly quiet, so I'm gonna scooch on out. It's already been 45 minutes, and I didn't expect to wait that long. Good night, Veronica. So yeah, that's it. If you're watching this video before I made an actual video about the giveaway, feel free to leave any comments about decks that you want to be included. Or if you buy a coffee, make sure that you write which decks you would like to be included. Message you on Facebook. Get back to me when you get a chance. You're kind of busy right now. I will. As soon as I get off here, Fool on a Journey, I will message you back. I'll read it and message you back, and we'll chat. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great night. I'm going to go eat some dinner, talk to Fool on a Journey, and sleep. Good night.